like that weather about to break, y'all. I'm ready. Been a long winter. A super long winter. But here again to once again remind men, well actually women too, because women have to face competition too. But competition is none, y'all. I forgot to put my seatbelt back on after I took my coat off. Competition is none. Y'all need to worry about women who are picking you and not women who aren't. A lot of times, they don't even know why they're picking the guy they pick. Or a lot of times, you wouldn't even really like that woman that picked that guy. She might not give you head the way you like. She might not be the type of woman you like. You're just on the outside looking in. The universe usually gives you what you deserve. With that being said, the universe, God, it's the same thing to me. You know, I'm not here to nitpick, right? Karma, God, universe, all the same, right? With that being said, if I do right as a person, why would the Most High want bad women to like me? Why? You should be thankful. I say this shit all the time. A lot of y'all men should be thankful that some of these women don't like you, dog. Because if they did, you would probably fall under that trap. You would probably be. There's a reason why some of these Pookie and Ray Rays are Pookie and Ray Ray. Or even Chad and Tyrone and Luis. They got with a woman that you think that you would, I wish she liked me type, right? And this woman got him on child support and everything else. Again, she might look beautiful as hell, but she might not treat that guy right. She might not be a good woman. She might not give him head, sex, whatever. Things that you like in a woman, she might not be that. You're just on the outside looking in. And once you realize this shit, once you realize that usually what you like and deserve will be given to you, you don't got to worry about why they like this one or that one. You know what I mean? Or why the woman, seen a video of a woman crying, saying she's almost 30 now and everybody's getting married and this and that. And the girl looked good enough. I mean, not necessarily completely my type, but she's not ugly, obviously, right? And some people will say, well, she picked a bad guy. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than a woman picking bad guys all her life. Those bad guys sometimes are good at deceiving those women. Let me ask you men a question. If you had 10 models on the left and then 10 other women on the right that you don't really like, and the 10 models are deceiving you, lying like they like you, trying to get your resources and shit, your ass gonna pick 10 of them too. You're gonna do the same thing. It's all about attraction. And what do I always tell y'all about attraction? If she's attracted to Pookie and Ray Ray, she's Pookie and Ray Ray. Ain't no good woman going to realize, oh, this is a Pookie and Ray Ray, and all my panties are so wet, my pussy's throbbing. Don't happen that way, man. It just doesn't. You cannot convince me that it does. Because part of being a good woman is she wants that same reciprocated energy. If I'm lying and I'm full of shit, then why do I get turned off by beautiful women that are bad bitches? Why do I get turned off by that? They're beautiful, they're attractive, but the moment they say nigga 5,000 times out their mouth, you're a man to me. I'm not attracted. The moment they cussing 24/7, it's all everybody cuss, but 24/7, now you're not attracted to me. The moment they say that I gotta say nigga 80,000 times and I gotta do this and I gotta walk around selling drug packs and all that, you're not attracted to me. You're ignorant. So you can't convince me that good women are attracted to bullshit. It's not true. Y'all worry so much about what they picking that you need to focus on becoming that 20%. And when you become that 20%, you're probably going to realize that you don't even want half those women that you thought you wanted. Because once you become the more you self-improve as a person and become a better person within and out, you know what I mean? Like in your life, self-improvement, and within yourself, you're going to start to realize your choice in women was off. Like, why did I even like that? I like this about a woman now than that. A lot of y'all are doing the same thing, the same exact thing that you are crying about women doing. You're doing the same thing. You're liking the so-called Pookie and Ray Ray female version, man. I keep saying this over and over. So what? Women got all these options or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And so what? Most of them only want to fuck and all that. That's fine. If a woman don't pick you on your way to the top, you know what I mean? Don't let her come when you get to the top. And stop saying, oh, well, I'll just fuck her now. No, don't even touch the girl no more. It's done for her. Y'all got to stop doing that. That's why they do what they do now. A lot of y'all men are thinking, well, once I get to the top and all the women that rejected me, I'm just going to fuck them. No, they don't even belong in your vicinity. Don't you get it? The wrong woman could fuck your shit up. And the woman who rejected you at first when you wasn't at your best is the wrong woman, dog. That's the wrong woman. Imagine LeBron James' wife not being with him before he blew. Also, y'all got to understand, man, you want women who want you. So who gives a fuck about Chad, Tyrone, Louise, Pookie, Ray Ray? Who gives a fuck? If that woman don't like you, who gives a fuck? You really got to instill this in yourself. And you got to stop getting in your feelings because they picked this one or that one. If that woman was meant for you, she would like you. Don't you want somebody who genuinely likes you, man? If you don't like them back, then you just stay single, man, I guess. But don't be using people either. Don't do that, because that's what a lot of other people do, and they will pay for that. My point is, I don't give a fuck about who they like. If it ain't me, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Why should I? It's not going to change anything. It's equivalent to women that you don't like crying about you picking a model. It's the same fucking thing. Is all that crying that they do going to change your opinion on you liking a model? No, it's not. So why waste your energy on trying to tell women who they should like? Keep self-improving, right? And the woman that is meant to like you will like you. The ones that don't, they don't won't. Okay, and sometimes when you really dissect down why they like this guy or that guy, a lot of times it be some bullshit. And this whole video can be flipped vice versa if you're a woman watching. When you really dissect why they like men, a lot of times it be some bullshit. He's too perfect. Just seen a post not too long ago, like 20 minutes ago. Toxic arguments make me wet. And then the other person shared it exactly. But y'all want that. I'm telling you, just because a woman look good don't make her good, dog. And I always stress looking good because I know that's the main reason why men are stuck on this one or that one. It's not that I don't think that there's good looking women that are good women. That's bullshit. That's a lie. You know what I mean? That's not true at all. But I have to put the looks in there so men will have a big understanding of why they shouldn't just go by looks. Find a woman that thinks you're her Chad or Tyrone or Pookie or Ray Ray, whatever the fuck. Other than that, who gives a fuck, man? That's on them if they don't see the greatness in you, man. If somebody don't see the greatness in you, they never will, even when you become great. They just see the greatness of benefiting from it, but they don't really see you as great. They just see the leveling up that you've done, not you. A person who sees greatness in you already see that you're going to be that before you even do it. Like I can see right there, this guy right here, he's going somewhere in life. Let me latch on to him. Let me get with him. That's what type of one you want. A woman that already believed in you before day one. I know LeBron James going to make it to the NBA, and I'm going to be his husband. I ain't going nowhere. You see? Opposed to let me wait, let me fuck Chad and Tyrone, and then I'm going to come back and get LeBron later. Imagine if his wife did that. Of course, all women don't want toxic. The point is not to say all women this, all women that. The point is to point out that a lot of the point is to point out that a lot of men might like women, but they're not analyzing who these women really are, basically. And by who they really are has a lot to do with why they pick a guy. Oh, I don't want him. He don't smoke or drink. And I smoke and drink and I want to turn up. And you, the guy that don't smoke and drink, why don't people like me, man? I'm doing everything right. Because you don't understand. Or maybe you a guy that has principles and morals and standards and balls. And you like, I'm not going to just cash out to a woman I don't know. And then she's over there dealing with this one and Chad and Tyrone and all of them because they're willing to pay and you don't get it. You think it's about you. See, that's an insecurity in a lot of men. You keep thinking it's about you. I don't ever think it's about me when a woman don't like me. I don't give a fuck. Even if it was, I still don't think that. Because I don't think there's nothing wrong with me. If a woman don't like me, I must just not be her type. There's no other reason why a woman shouldn't. That's how I see it. And you need to get to that point as men. You got to get everything right all across the board. And it don't matter what you look like, because you can groom yourself up to be a handsome dude. No matter who you are. Because why? Because looks are subjective. Different women like different shit. So the same way you are crying about such and such liking this guy, well, there's another guy that's complaining about, oh, girl liking you. You see that? There's always going to be people liking people and people not liking people. Nobody on this earth is liked by everybody. Nobody. Not no Chad, not no Tyrone, not no Louise, not no Pookie, not no Ray Ray. And the Chad and Tyrone and Louise shit, that's basically based off of looks alone, basically. Because what does Chad and Tyrone have to do with success and shit like that? It's more of an image, a model image, right? But there's women out here who think you're a model. I don't care what you look like. There's women out here who think you're a model. You groom yourself up. There's going to be women that like you, and that's the problem. Y'all worried about the wrong women. You're worried about a woman making 40K trying to get a guy making $1 million. That's her problem. She don't know her league. I don't give a fuck. Who cares, man? Don't matter. The point is, there's women out here who ain't looking for a guy all based off of just money. Why do you want a woman that looks that base shit off of that anyway? Think about it. You don't want that, man. Because 9 times out of 10, if a woman is looking to level up on a guy, you're not going to get nothing. She going to give you stuff in the end, give you sex and all that in the beginning. My bad, not the end, in the beginning. Then she going to pull the carpet. Or bounce. Everything going to slow down and she's going to bounce. Because she's not there for you. A woman that's there for you is going to try to please you till the end of time, man. That's the women you want. So if they're not for you, ignore them. Who cares what they pick? They're not for you. If she not for me, I don't give a fuck if she picked Freddy Krueger. Oh well. Only way I care about why a woman picks something, so I can see who they are, you know what I mean? And shit like that. Maybe try to add things to your arsenal, like, okay, a woman wants this, women like this and that. You gotta have an understanding of women. Like, okay, they like things like this and they like that and they want comfort and shit like that. But that's not necessarily looking at who they're picking. That's looking at what women like and try to understand them and have a better understanding of who they are. But who they pick in general, y'all gotta stop that. Because it ain't gonna change. They're gonna pick who they wanna pick. And if it ain't you, I suggest you not give no fucks. Just make sure that that woman who's picking this guy, this Chad, Louise, Tyrone, Pookie, and Ray Ray, just make sure that if she knew of you and she didn't pick you, just make sure she can't come back. That's it. Just make sure she can't come back. She didn't pick you. Don't be her last option. That's it. That's the only way. Also, the only way you should worry about it so you can know if a woman's really into you or not. That's it. But it ain't about worrying about who they picking. It's never about that, man. You can't do nothing about that. The woman picking you, you think that's something you did or nah, not necessarily. She picked you because she likes you, man. And I'm talking about genuinely picking you. I ain't talking about picking you with motives. No, I'm talking about women who genuinely like you. You really didn't do nothing at all, really. It's just you are who you are. And they like you for who you are. Weird ass numbers keep calling me, man. I hate when that shit happens. I must have picked up, answered the wrong number now the past week. Different numbers be calling me from every fucking world. Different states and shit. 346, I don't know what the fuck. Bottom line, you can't change who they pick. A lot of women of my race like the so-called image that they've been sold. The so-called thug hood image guy. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't care. That's their problem. That's their loss. I'm not about to save you. You know right from wrong. You know what I mean? So go ahead. But then on the flip side, a lot of y'all men are picking the so-called bad bitch. You're not looking for that good woman. You're looking for the bad bitch, man. And then you cry when she picked the bad guy. Of course she's going to pick the bad guy because she's a bad woman. I didn't say bad person. I said bad woman. Sometimes they might be a bad person. But I'm not here to judge people on who they are as a person. I'm here to judge actions, choices, and shit like that. It's also evil. Remember, a lot of y'all don't believe in God and all that, and that's fine. But I'm telling you right now, a lot of this has to do with evil. The devil cannot have two people come together and that really like each other, because that's two people off the market he cannot use to hurt everybody else. So when you out here hurting people or you really don't want people and you using them and all that, he's using you to hurt them. So the more people he can get together that only one likes one and the other one really don't, the better. Because more people are going to keep getting hurt. It's the fucking truth, man. It's the truth. That's why I say, hey, if a woman sent from God, how could she not like me? If God has a woman for me, how can the woman not like me? Why do I care about all this other shit? Why? They're irrelevant. They're irrelevant, man. Y'all being too hard on yourselves, man. Y'all make it seem like when a woman picks another guy other than you, that something's wrong with you. But think about it this way, man. If women pick men based off of men being some great men, right? I'm gonna say, remember, listen very carefully, because I'm almost done. I'm about at my next door. If women pick men, Chad, Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone, right? If they're picking these guys because they're so great, you know what I mean? They got all this stuff going on. The sex is the best, and they got so much swag and money, blah, 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 right? Then why the fuck ain't women really happy? Why ain't they with that guy and happy? Damn, that sun's out, bro. I think we almost done. Y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing though, because you know we probably gonna get hit one more time. But yeah, let me ask y'all that, man. If these guys are so great, why aren't these women so happy? Why are they crying and complaining and all this other shit? I can only come to one conclusion. They really ain't getting great men like they think they got, or like they desire, are they? Because if they was, then every woman on earth be happy out this motherfucker. To me, it's a revenge. Oh, you didn't pick me and you picked the wrong one? Cause I know who I am. Okay, I know I'm gonna do the woman right. I got everything to offer. Whatever, blah, 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 right? So she picked him. I don't need the revenge of I'm mad at you. No. The revenge is gonna be, more than likely, you're probably just gonna get fucked and you pass up on a golden ass dude. That's the revenge. And I'm gonna keep even getting better. So when you see me there, he was $250,000. Now $500,000, and you passed up on that. But guess what, man? Men, should I say, especially, you can't negotiate attraction, man. If the woman, it's not, sometimes it's not that a woman don't like you. It's just that she likes somebody else better. And that's what it boiled down to, and there's nothing you can do about it. You want women who like you, number one. I say it all the fucking time. Number one, man, there is no other option. If you are not a woman's number one choice, you're setting yourself up for failure anyway. This is where you get a lot of these, not always, sometimes shit don't work out, but a lot of times it's because men didn't vet the woman. They just looked at, oh, I'm attracted to her, let me pick her. She's acting like she likes me, let me pick her. They was not her number one choice. So they got played in the end, man. You want to only deal with women who think you're the number one choice. And if you don't like those women, then you just keep self-improving. And eventually, you're going to be in a league of your own where women are going to like you, man, that you like. It's going to happen. But once you realize that a lot of these females are picking the wrong guys for the wrong reasons, aka I like toxic arguments, it gets my pussy wet. That's the type of woman that will reject a nice guy. He's too nice, rejection. Why do y'all care about this? You got to understand that most women don't even know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to picking men. Once you get that part down, she's like, oh well, she probably just don't know what the fuck she's doing. Her loss. Stupid. And it will be her loss in the end. It will be. If she don't get her shit together and pick the right type of guy, it might not be you, but it's got to be the right guy. She's not getting no ring. And if she do get a ring, it's going to end up in divorce. But more than likely, she's not even going to get a ring. Unless a woman picks the right guy, she's not getting no ring 9 times out of 10, dog. So, like, that is the revenge. The revenge is the success. All the women that passed up on me, I wasn't good enough. Well, now look. See, I don't give a fuck if a woman like me or not. I just gotta make sure that I'm better than the ones you choosing. Remember that. Be better than the men they are choosing. Fuck if she choose you or not. Just be better than the men she's choosing. Why you think some women hate men that are successful, more successful than the guys they choosing? See, she's still gonna choose those guys over you because of attraction. But she doesn't like you or she hates on you because you are what she wants, the guy that she wants to be, if that makes sense. Like, she wants him, but she really wants you. But you're just not the one she wants for whatever reason. That happens more often than what y'all think. It's kind of like this in better terms. A great-ass woman doesn't look like a model, but then you get with the model, but you want that model to be like that great-ass woman that's not necessarily a model, but she's a great-ass woman, basically. That's the best way I can explain that shit, man. So I get a kick out of it more than anything. You know what I mean? This should be motivation. Oh, I ain't good enough yet? All right, let me keep improving. But you do it for you. You just use the rejection as motivation. You see what I'm saying? Instead of arguing and wasting energy, man. Y'all discussing shit that ain't gonna change. Because if you think I'm bullshit, then that means women can get on panels and change our mind about liking a supermodel versus a woman you are completely unattracted, or you are completely not attracted to. Come on, man, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna be like, who gives a fuck about her crying, right? You're not gonna care. So you think these women care? They not gonna care. They gonna if they want to price themselves out, if they don't know how to cash in when they got a good guy, or they want to price themselves out for more than what they really are worth, so be it. That's their problem. Because part of knowing your worth ain't just not underrating yourself. It's also not overrating yourself. And I say that humbly, because you deserve the best, right? But also, what do I mean by overrating yourself? Let me explain that better. It's not necessarily that the woman with 40K is trying to get the man that makes $250,000 a year. It's more of the woman overrating herself, thinking that every guy likes her like that. And that's not the case. See, but if you have a balance to your sexual market value, whatever, you're able to clearly see who really likes you and who really don't really like you. You know what I'm saying? But if you got this big ass head, everybody like me, my pussy so good. That's why a lot of them women getting played. You know what I mean? And that's why they think they're better than a lot of men, and that's their problem. Y'all men can't do nothing about that. Let her keep misunderstanding her sexual market value. You know what I'm saying? That's on her. She gonna think every man that try to be in her inbox like her, and she gonna fall by the sword. She gonna think she has more time and more options than what she really got, and she gonna pass up on the golden dude. It is what it is. You just make sure as a man you don't do that shit. But a lot of y'all men are passing up on good women because you're worried about other women that ain't even worried about you, and that's an issue. Stop doing that. It could be a perfect woman right there in your vicinity, but you're worried about what you can't have. That's the problem with people. They worry about what they don't got or can't have instead of what they do got or can have. Not of this motherfucker.